So I'm going to do some programming on my game, on my program, but not the program. I did decide I want to go ahead and try and I want to try and run a week. Okay, so since I last streamed last night, um, I I met my goal. I said I was going to win 3 or 4 games this season, and I did it. I won 3. I'm currently 3-4, but um, it's could be worse. Could be worse. It hasn't been a terrible. I got beat up pretty bad one game. I think it was 23-6. I just lost rivalry week for the fourth straight season, but I was 30-28, and I had the lead at halftime, 21-20, only to come back, only to have the other team score 10 points to my 7, outscore me 10-7, and beat me in the waning moments. I was driving actually. I didn't actually score. So yeah, my team has definitely improved. I did guess correctly. Unfortunately, I'm in the middle of the season. Now it's 3-4. I mean, I could still hit the 4-game mark. I feel like there's a couple games coming up that I've got a chance at. My recruiting class so far is not looking too bad. These are the guys I've got on the board for potentially being picked up. I do need a running back. He's my senior. My running back currently is a senior. He's going to be graduating, and unfortunately, I will not have another one to come in. I have Daniel Bergstrom here, who is my fullback, who the backup is also a senior. So I'm basically going to have no backs. So I knew I have a high priority to get one. This Daniel Bergstrom is about my best shot. So we'll see. Hopefully I'll pick him up, and maybe I'll get a backup, so I'm not playing with some random that comes in. You see, I got a lot of guards on the board. Yes, I have 2 senior guards that are both going to graduate, so I'll fill those in. But at the same point, I'm going to have a lot. I'm probably going to end up redshirting one if all these guys decide to join me. Defensive end, again, not a high priority. I have good ones. I can only redshirt one guy, so we'll have to see what comes up. I probably want to redshirt the best guy who's not playing, but this guy's actually better or right up there with my current guys. So we'll see who I end up playing. I do need a kicker. This guy's only a 2-star, and but he's better than a walk-on. So we'll have to see. Now, my current kicker is okay. I figure this guy by senior year will probably be about as good, but I don't have a superstar kicker, unfortunately. So this is game day for week 8. This is probably my biggest mismatch as far as me being the underdog. As it goes, I mean, it says I have a better rated offense. It even says my defense isn't that far off. But at the beginning of the season, when I looked at this, I think this was the game I truly expected to get wrecked. We will see. I think that there's a couple of games out of my last 3. I think I have a good shot at winning. This one, you never know. I mean, I did do some stuff to try to balance out against him. I focused on the defense this week, and hopefully I can get through the game. Now, historically speaking, I don't know if I've ever beaten the Beasts. Have I ever beaten them? Nope. They've beaten me 4 straight times. Same thing with the team I played for rivalry week. They beat me as well. I've never beat them. They're starting only 7 seniors. I lost 13-0 last time, so it was closer than I would have expected. So let's see. I've been making some close games this year, with the exception of the 23-6. This year has been very competitive for my team. I feel like I'm on the edge of turning a corner of a winning season. Do I have a winning season ahead of me? We will see. Let me change my title here. Let's see how this goes. With any luck, we will even out my record again, but that would be amazing. If I ended up 4-4, I mean, being close to 800 or 500 would be an amazing feat at this point. So we'll run it fast. We'll go through it. Oh, look, got a good drive going. Got a good drive. Well, I got 3. Not as good as I would have liked, but I tend to have better first halves than second halves. Oh, we're driving, looking good, getting there. Field goal again. No, we missed. Oh, 7-3. Okay, so you can see my team is keeping the games competitive, but I don't pull away in the second half. My defense gets tired. They are significantly bad in the second half. I give up a lot of points in the second half. I've lost a lot of games that I've been in the lead in. I think that could have to do with terrible linebackers. I've even tried doing things where I just do the physical therapy and focus on defense. It's just nothing seems to be really really effective. I'm struggling with getting guys to let's see, what if I balance out, not necessarily go with my best guy, but keep some of these lower end guys on the end. Because see, at 13, these linebackers are so bad. They're so bad. I don't even know if I want to spend time on them. They're so bad. It's like I don't know that anything I do is going to make my linebackers better. I mean, honestly, I got to get better. There's only 2 linebackers in the entire country that apparently I can even attempt to recruit, and I'm closing in on one of them, and then I'm going to fly and go try to get the other one. But there's going to be late season recruiting, which means I'm going to have to be spending a lot. I might not get them simply on that fact alone. So yeah, it's not looking great. I don't know. What do I need to do here? Do I give my punter a chance to be great? I'm wondering, you know, what do I need to push me in a direction? Let's go with my kicker. Maybe I can get a Timmons. I got to do another guy. I'm gonna do another guy. DBs. Let's give it to him. All right. So I did a lot of defensive recovery. We'll let general rest be the rest. I'm not doing a speech. The speeches, I don't feel like they're all that effective. Every time I've given a speech, I've given up a bunch of points in the second half, so I'm not very good at motivation, apparently. You can see I'm struggling to do anything. Yeah, the game's getting away from me. I can't get a momentum. So my second halves are very bad. My guys get too tired. Maybe I need to. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing there. Okay, so I ended up losing that game. What was it? 14-3, 17-3. It wasn't bad. I mean, I expected to not win, but I was hoping I'd have a better day. Not a lot going on stats-wise. My star running back's been pretty mediocre. He's had a couple big games, but overall, this was Perez's absolutely biggest week right here. But I have this defensive end, a freshman guy. He's actually in the running for freshman of the year. This Childress, I think it's Childress or Voss. I don't know, but both of them are playing pretty well for freshmen. They're both pretty decent players. Beyond that, not much. I don't really care how the opponent did. I don't pay much attention to the opponent's output. So all I know is he had more points than me, and that's really all that matters. Okay, so there you go. I'm 3-5. 500 season probably would have been asking a lot. I'd have to get a couple of wins just to get back in it. I expected 3 to 4 wins, and so far I've got 3. Is it possible? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and run one more week, and then I'm going to get to work on my program, start working again on seeing if I can push through, finish getting the game planning done. So this game doesn't have any like real game planning. It does. It's like this is one of those games that you feel like you're just getting a taste of kind of stuff. It's not fully, man, it's not great. What running backs do I even have on the board? I got a top 5 running back recruit in Daniel Bergstrom. I don't know if this guy at 1 star is going to be worth trying. I already got a 2-star 29. Yeah, I'm not taking him. All right, so I have to get to this linebacker. So I'm going to push to that. And then I think I'm going to fly. And I'll fly across the country over here. There's one more linebacker on the board. I'm hoping one of them is worth the time. I really have to get an improvement in linebackers. If I can get a decent linebacker and still have and hold steady on the rest of my positions, I think I could do something. So that's the big thing. I think I'm starting to find the things that I enjoy about this game and what I want to focus on in my game. And what it is trying to build your team, find the players, get them on your team. So meaning having things like the draft, the trades. Trades are going to be big. There's got to be a good way to do trades. The closest thing to trades on here is the waiver wire, or not the waiver wire, but the free agent portal, transfer portal. And it's one player. You throw one in, you get one out. And they all get a certain amount of points based on their rating. And then that determines how good a player you put in, determines on how good a player you have an option to get out. So you have to give up big to get big. And it's kind of the same with trading, right? I mean, if you're going to trade even in the NFL, you got to offer some pretty good stuff. I want to see if I can figure out a way to offer trades that, multiplayer trades, draft picks, give value to things. And see if I can calculate something that makes trading interesting. I don't know. It's going to be hard to get that balanced right. I think that's the reason why you don't see a lot of really complex trading mechanisms in games. It's not that people can't program them. It's just that it's getting them balanced right. So you're not taking advantage of. A lot of the games that have trades, a lot of football games have trading in them, but they're usually very bad one-to-one trades. The other teams offer crap. They don't want your guys. It's just really hard to get. You have to give them crazy good values over, and you get basically nothing back. And that's one of the biggest problems with a lot of these guys. So you can see I have sophomore, junior, senior. If I have to pick, I typically take the youngest guy. I figure any improvement I can give to my youngest guys gives them a chance at improving to a point where they're superstars in the future. Now, my understanding of this is that these are just bonuses for the week, but I feel like success breeds skill, right? That's my thought. Confidence builds skill. All right. So this season's going to get by me. I'm obviously at best looking at 4 wins this season. What do I think of my options with 4 wins this season? I don't know. We're going to see. I feel like my draft class, again, is pretty decent. Making one guy bonus, too many things. I mean, he's going to be good for what he does, but he's not covering enough of the field. So I don't know how good that is. All right, so we're going to advance to next week. We'll run one game, like I said, probably hopefully be done here quick. 808. Now, my biggest season, I think I got like, I want to say I was like 1,100 in season 2 because I won 2 games. And I had a lot of first time bonus points. You can see my offense, pretty good. My defense dropped in rating between the 2 weeks. So a lot of injuries. Hopefully nothing too serious. What do I got? A tackle. Defensive end. Oh man, it's a bummer. What am I 40% degrade. Dude, I got a lot. Oh, my defense just got pummeled this week. Look at this. 35, 25. CBs, 2 CBs. Oh my gosh, I am so bad. And they're bad beating. I'm going to hurt. This is not going to go well. I think the Marlins are going to take me out. I just have too much damage. Look at that defense on his side. He's basically matched head-to-head with my offense and dominates my defense. So, yeah, this is not going to be a good week. A throwaway week. All right. Let's get over here, see if I can get to this Don't want to go through. Let's go. I need a guard. I don't know if I really do need a guard. Honestly, I've got a lot of guys on the board already for guards. How many do I really need? Let's go ahead and do my thing here. I usually spend about the same amount. I do email. Email is the best way, by the way, if you're playing this game. You get guys early, just email them all season. That's your that's my tip of the day, because it's going to save you a lot. You're going to have a lot more money towards the end to try to make that final push on guys, and you're gonna be glad you did. Save that, and hit a lot of those chests. The I don't know what they call it, recruiting credit or whatever the heck it is. And focus on your big guys. You can see I'm getting down a little bit, and I don't know that I need all of these guards. I got 3 of them. I'm about to look at another one, so I'm not totally sure. I'm going to I may stop with that one and build up this one, and then leave him at 83 and see if I can get this one up. So for the last 2 weeks, I won't put any more on Matthew Butcher, and then I will continue to see about getting these other guys. I got to save some because I think I'm getting kind of close on my money. Kicker, got to get him. I don't have much else. He's going to be the best option. This guy's going up pretty good. He's got a lot of desire to join my team, so it's been really easy to get him promoted. That helps. A lot of guys don't want to play for me. The better they are, generally, they don't want to play, so it goes up really slow, which I get it, you know. Like, all right. And every time I send them an email, oh, maybe. After 11 weeks, fine. No one else is calling me. I don't think anyone else is calling any of these guys. It's like they only get called if they don't go with me. I don't know how the game goes with getting other people. All right, so I've got to figure out a way to close this gap between my defense and their offense, because it's a big gap. I think I'm in trouble. They got a lot of good linemen, so they're probably going to focus on running games. My linebackers are crap, so we'll do some stuff to try to improve them. Every little bonus they can get. All right, let's get down here to this guy here. Tomorrow I got to go check out this linebacker, and hopefully he's not bad. Ugh. I don't think I need a guard that bad. Like I said, I have a lot of guards on the board, lots of them. So we'll just decline him. Get the. Oh, I got a running back here too. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Do I have any running backs on my? It says I don't need linebackers, but that's because my crappy linebackers are young. They're not gonna retire, but they're not gonna get much better. That's the problem. They're all bad. They are really, 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 really bad. So my running back is staying in the hunt for Offensive Player of the Year. I have no defensive players, and I do have Childress here, still a freshman guy, still challenging for Freshman of the Year, which is pretty good. 3 sacks, 45 tackles, but it's kind of weird how they rank them. They all get their various points. Let's go check out this. Okay, so obviously I need to do some stuff to improve. I got a two-day option here. It's a group thing, but I'll see if I can compensate something here. So we're going to go ahead and scout. I really need. I'm going to need a running back. All right, let's go check out this running back first. I shouldn't, because it's getting too late in the week. Dang it. What is my running backs on the board? Yeah, well, we'll deny him. All right, let's go up and check out the linebacker. I gotta go do the linebacker. I gotta do it before the week's over. I would like to do him before the week's over, fly over, maybe even hit the other linebacker before the week's over, which means I got to see if I can work it out for 2 days. Flight, I can get there almost in one go. Coach, what's the team's biggest issue during this losing streak? I don't think we're practicing well. We need to hit hard. We're not loving the game. We're just not hitting hard enough, plain and simple. He says we're not aggressive enough. We're not tough enough. We're not doing the damage. We got to get out there and make these teams be afraid of us. I'll tell you, that's true. I mean, we are keeping the scores down. I mean, I haven't given up. I think my biggest deficit this year, I don't even know if I've given up. Have I given up 40 points this year yet? Which is amazing. I actually scored 40 points in my third win, which was, again, a new record for me. I haven't shut anyone out yet, but scoring 40 points, one of the goals you have to get before you can, well, one of the goals to score points is to get shutouts. And my defense, until I can get my linebackers improved, I'm not going to get those. My team can't, unless I just somehow, yeah, I have to have protection in the middle of the field, and at the moment I do not have that. I do not have any real middle of the field protection. I mean, I have CBs that are decent safeties right now. I mean, guys are going to retire, and I'm going to be dealing with that. So I'm constantly trying to improve my underclassmen. We'll see if I can figure out how to get past all that. 530. All right, so we're getting close. Let's go see. What's my options here? Not much. Do I want to check out this center? If I do the center, I'm not going to get back. I'm just going to have to go check out this linebacker and then get done with it. If I want any hope of getting to, let's see here. 3 players. All right, we'll do that one. Got some extra CBs on that one. I don't know which ones are all that effective. I don't like to play defenses with a lot of linebackers in them. A lot of linemen. I have a lot of good linemen, so I've been trying to focus on keeping my line strong here, which means focusing on like 4-4 defenses, 4-3 defenses. Nickel. Not a big fan of the nickel either, but it's more DBs. There's only a couple linebackers in on that one, so. All right, what do we got here? Base nickel. Inside linebacker blitz. Ugh. All right, we'll try it, but my linebackers are bad. I like aggressive defenses, but I just don't think I have enough. I don't have the groundwork required for these guys to. All right. We're almost there. I got to get this done so I can go get some programming done here. So, wide receiver. I don't know which wide receiver that is, but he got a +2. I got one guy got a bonus. See, I don't like this no progress for guys during the week stuff. All right, let's go see what this guy's all about. Come on, dude, be a 2-star at least. Oh God. I mean, he can't be that much worse than my other guys, can he? Let's go see what he's worth. Oh, we're definitely recruiting as a linebacker. 15. Oh my gosh. He's no better than the guys I already have. Look at that. He's a 15. He'd come in as a freshman. I have a 17 freshman right now. I have a 17 freshman who's, I guess he's redshirting. It says RS. So, dude, I can't. Who am I losing this year? I'm not losing any of the guys I have. Why would I draft one? It's going to be worse than the guys I have. All right, guess I'm not taking him. Not worth the money. Dang it, what a waste. All right, so let's fly. Let's see here. Where I want to fly to, there's a linebacker over here. Can I just go here? Yeah, I can't go until next week, or not till tomorrow. But I think I can land right there in his spot. Keep trying to prove my safeties. Three players. Do some offensive stuff. See if I can improve my offense. Now I guess we'll got to get the quarterback. Quarterback's always got to be key, especially since he's got another year in him. My two running backs, not worth it. Let's go ahead and go wide receiver 1. He's a freshman. And let's do wide receiver 2 also. Well, let's see, who else have I got? Tight end 2 wants to improve. All right, let's go tight end 2. They're juniors. I mean, they got one more year good in them. Day planning. Okay, so this one's got 4 players. I have not yet. That's not it. That play has not been doing well. This counter trades, look at that. 12, 19, 13. I've had some good recent performances out of this play. My team's getting solid at that one, so we'll... What else we got here? So my team is starting to improve at that play. I wish I... See, this one's got tight ends. It's got everybody on it. I feel like this play needs to get better. It's my wide receiver's not great, but that's the problem. This is a weird play. A lot of stuff going on it. Yeah, let's go with this one. All right, so this has been a common play for me. I've been using it a lot. 3 players on this one, but I got 3 players boosted on this deep cross. Let's go with it. I probably need a run. Draw play? Should I try a draw? Sure. I mean, draw plays, I think draw plays are kind of, well, it's been successful, but it doesn't mean it's, I don't know. Draw plays to me are like cop-outs. It's like, I don't know what we're going to do. Let's just run a draw. We can't pass it on these guys. Let's just run a draw. But I got a good running back, so maybe. All right, so let's go ahead and fly over to this linebacker. Use my ticket. Hopefully he's worth it because he's the only other linebacker in the entire country. Nope. Come on, you got to be better than 17 something, dude. 17, be 20. I mean, a 1-star can be 20. 17. Well, he's a freshman. That's all I got going. I'll put him on the board. I don't know. Apparently there's no good linebackers to draw this year. Next year I'll have to cross my fingers and hope for a miracle. I don't know. I don't even know what to do for the rest of my scouting time. If I can get to Colorado here, these guys might join me because they're in Colorado. They got a high chance of joining me. But I got to get down there. 1, 2, 3. It'd be like middle of next week, which is going to be really close. All right, I don't think I have anything left to do here. Nope. Time to run a game. Here we go. This week I expect a loss if my own predictions are correct. Unless my defense somehow rises to the occasion or my offense gets a big lead, I'm not feeling confident. Just saying. Now I have beaten the Marlins. You see, I have 3-1. That's good. But the last time I played them, I got crushed. I was a shutout. This year, I have not been shut out, although I did give up. I did have a game where I only scored 3. I've been shut out every season except this. I wish you can go back and look at previous seasons. This game does not keep history. That's something that is definitely a downer. You got to keep history, or at least record history. You don't have to keep every little stat, but you should look back. People want to see how they've been doing, and comparatively speaking, you know. All right, let's see. Got the ball back quick, punted it back quick. Oh, 7 right off the bat. Nice. That was a nice drive. All right. Looking good. It's kind of just a back and forth. I'm kind of holding him defensively. Oh, he's closing in. My punter's keeping us 7-0. Check out that halftime score. I kept him out of the scoring area, but yeah, that wasn't terribly impressive. See, and none of my halftime decisions. It's all about keeping my guys as healthy as possible, but I don't know, man. The halftime speech doesn't do much. I haven't motivated anyone into like, I don't know. Let's just do this. Maximum rest for everybody. Just take it easy. Take some deep breaths. Let's get this half going. Man, he's already on my side of the, I got to get some drive here. Drive. All right, there's a little bit. There's a little. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. 14-0. Oh my gosh, 21-0. Comeback mode. 28-0. Oh my gosh, I thought I was sure to lose this game. Oh my gosh, is it 35-0? I'm just routing this guy. I did it. My first ever shutout. The team I was sure was going to destroy me. I wrecked them 35-0. Oh, wow. What are the odds? That has got to be college. I tell you, college football is, a coin flip. You never know what's going to happen. My running back had a pretty good game. 5 rushing touchdowns. He scored every one of those. He wants into that. He wants that player of the season trophy for offense. He's dude. He just moved up the charts on that. 225 and 5 touchdowns. Derek Perez, 13 tackles, 3 for losses. Voss, oh man, all my guys, they played their hearts out today. Good job, guys. Good job. You made it look interesting, and you're starting to make us look like a team that's definitely on the upswing. We've now had 4 wins this season. That's double my best season ever, which was actually 2 seasons ago, season 2, where I scraped by. I've kept every game close, with the exception of 1, and even then I didn't give up too many points. But this is the kind of game that makes you start feeling like, is 500 or better a possibility? Starting to wonder. Let's look at my schedule. So now this game, I lost 15-3. This game 23-3. So my offense has had some bad games. 3, 7. I struggled against those guys. But this is my most dominant win. 41-6 is pretty dominant, I gotta say. But 35-0, that was a complete and total spank, man. So I've had some decent scores. I've had 4 of my highest scores ever. Prior to this season, I don't think I ever broke 30. And this season, I have 37, 31. I broke 40 with 41 and 35. So, and I've even, and I haven't given up a ton of points. I mean, my worst defensive outing this season, was 30, really. And I lost that game by only 2. Now, even some of the other games I lost, 23-3, 15-3, 17-3. The defense wasn't the worst part of my game. It was all my offense, who I actually think is supposed to be the best part of my team. But some of these teams have pretty good defense. So in the final weeks, this Mississippi State, oh my gosh, look at him, man. That 49 defense and a 41 offense. I could end the season on a blowout. I like just getting crushed. So even though I feel like I have a shot with this Coastal Georgia to come out 5-5, Mississippi State's probably going to win the conference. I'd be willing to bet that they are like undefeated. That Mississippi State looks brutal. Like if we go look at the standings, I bet you they're undefeated. They're only 4-1. Look, I'm not even eligible for a bowl. I don't know what that. So Central Southern California has only lost 1 game. Is that one of the teams I beat? Did I beat Central Southern? Wow, wouldn't that be something? because they're 8-1. Um, Nobody's undefeated. I guess that's realistic in this conference. Northern Gulf, Central Southern, and Mississippi are in the bowl picture. I feel like Mississippi State's the best, but no, maybe I didn't beat Central Southern. Maybe they're one of the teams that beat me pretty good. Let's go see what my schedule is again. Let's see, Central Southern, Central Southern, Central Southern, Central Southern. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Nope, they beat me. Oh, look at that. They're 8-1, and they only beat me by 2 points. In fact, I was leading at halftime in that game, 21-20, only for them to come back and beat me, outscore me 10-7 in the second half, and win 30-28. So I almost beat the best team in the league, in the conference. The other team was, who was the other team? I want to say, I don't know who it was. There was 3 teams in the bowl picture. Was it Northern Gulf beat me 15-3? I don't remember. So yeah, Central Southern, and then I'm playing Mississippi State. Oh yeah, it was Northern Gulf. Yeah. And oops, hit the wrong thing. Northern Gulf beat me 15-3, so they have a solid defense for sure. So I've been competitive with those teams mostly, but the Northern Gulf, look at it, they have a 41 defense. So if you notice that the teams that have been beating me, 41 defense, 40 defense, 46 defense, these guys have crazy defenses. So having a better than 40 defense is the way to win this conference. And you can see me with my middling 30-something, 32, 34 defense. I got the worst defense in the league. So all I'm doing is keeping them interesting. But beating this team with their 42 defense and 40 offense, 35-0, dude, that had to make them sad. What's their record, Atlantic Coast? I feel like with those ratings, they should be pretty good. Atlantic Coast. Now they're only 4-5, so whatever they're doing, maybe it's not their skill positions that make them rate that high. It could be like they're doing it with, they got a lot of mediocre, like maybe it's their guards. They got the greatest offensive line in the world, but their quarterback and running back suck. If your quarterback and running back suck, you have no offense, right? I mean, it doesn't matter how good your receivers and line are. If your quarterback doesn't have anyone to throw to, or he doesn't know how to throw, and your running back can't get past a straw hat, it's going to be ugly. So that could be their problem. But anyway, I have a chance. I have a chance at 5 wins, which would definitely be, well, I'm already well over my best. If my recruiting class is as good as I hope they are, look at that. Oh, that's a nice bump for my quarterback. So he could have a good senior year. That should be good for he's getting himself up there. His overall is 66. So he's going to be a star next year for my team. And my receivers are getting better. I have a couple of decent ones, I think, that aren't graduating. So is next year the year? Can I get my defense good enough to give my much improved offense a chance at conference glory? Yeah, let's just be happy with a winning record next year. Let's get to winning record before we start talking about championships. I'm not sure I've got that. I don't know that I got championships on the docket. But I do want to I think I'm at that point now where improving my juniors and sophomores is important. I mean, I can start pushing my team towards being able to.
You actually playing your game or something?
No, same. I wish. No, this is college football. This is the program. It's just scratching the itch until my game's available. Mm-hmm. I'm going to stop here in a minute and actually start doing some programming, really. But
I thought I heard you talking about your game. It sounds like you're playing a whole game already.
Yeah, I wish. Oh man, no. My game isn't even going to have recruiting the same way this is. Not at the first version. I have it designed, but it's not going to be there yet. Um, anyway, so and recruiting is going to be weird in my game because it's professional. Not weird. It's going to be different because you do things differently. It's not like college. You just go out and try to convince guys to come join you. It's convince guys to come join you and be able to afford to pay them. Because you convince guys with money in the NFL. It's not just, hey, we got a great science division for you to come and be part of. I love building up guys to be great, but at the same time, it's like offensive linemen can do a lot to protect your guys, but it's going to be interesting to try to figure out. I feel like you can do a lot to justify how good a player is in statistically speaking, but see, my running back's graduating this year. He's good. He's actually making a run for, you know, player of the year. He wants to. He's getting in there now. It's going to be interesting to see how these final 2 games go. His best chance is this week. He's got to do a lot. It's going to be tough with who's out there. All right, so we got there. The linebacker wasn't great. I don't know who's left. This is one of my last weeks. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's just go this running back. Oh, I mean, we're at that point. Let's just check everybody out. 1 star. How many running backs do I have on the board? He's not. Yeah, let's just take the money. I'm just looking for those gems, the hidden gems, the guys that just like, oh, this guy's way better than I predicted. Offensive players, as I try to. I mean, like everybody's going to improve with this. I mean, this really is a pretty good one. Work on making him great. Backup QB. Sorry, guy. I don't expect much out of you. And Jason's retiring. At this point, I got to really focus on guys that are going to be around next season. Freshman. A senior. I would love to get you better, dude, but I don't think we're going to. There's a sophomore, but he's only 18. Got my tight end who wants to get better. He's a junior. He graduates next year. Another senior. Got a couple seniors at guard. Sophomore. Let's do him. Well, I could do a kicker. Oh, he's not on there. I guess kickers aren't considered offense. Weird. Whatever. I guess they don't rate those guys as offense. All right, week over, man. I am now officially 4-5 on the season. 2 games to go. One where I have a decent chance. Maybe I was wrong. I thought my best season was like 1,100 points, but I'm at 1,000 now, and I have 4 wins. And that season, I only had 2. Again, there's no history to compare against. Definitely a big flaw in this game. Guys, programmers, creators of this game, you got to keep history. You got to give us a way to look back and look at what our results were, so we can see how we've performed over the years, how much have we improved point differentials, that kind of thing. Give us a way to look back, because it's kind of like, just like it's bugging me. It's a missing piece of the puzzle, and I think they missed an opportunity. So in future versions, consider. We'll see. There might be some season-long things that I might have a shot at. Jason Jones, all right. Oh my gosh, look at this injury report. All right, backup running back. Senior right guard, tackle. Definitely a lot of significant wounds. Oh, my kicker. Minus 12 isn't the worst, but he could be. That could be problematic in the future. I kind of want to see. So this is another one of those where I've got a 5-point lead over their defense. They've got a 6-point lead over my defense. 5-ish, I guess, 5.1. It's not that big, and I don't have a full 5. So it's a fairly balanced game. If I can close the gap a little on their offense, maybe I can outperform them. We'll see. There's not much else to do. This is the second to last week, and will I get a win? Don't know. But I'm going to sign off, and then if you're interested in watching or coming to chat while I work on my game, my football game, my professional-based game, please do come by. Just hang out for a second and rejoin my next stream. Until that moment.